The fact that I'm struggling for an answer makes it, I think it's just obvious. And again? Jazz is so vibrant, because I just got interrupted by a bell calling a full house of people in to listen to a band of youngsters. And it's vibrant because I'm working, we managed to work the whole time. Exciting bands playing all sorts of music in all corners of the country. It happens to be London tonight, but it could be Northern Ireland, could be Leeds, could be Oxford, where I'm from, anywhere. I was supposed to do 2 sentences. I'm in trouble, I could go on for so long.
The whole idea of improvisation around a theme, anything is possible. That's why I love jazz.
So jazz for me is incredible because it gives you the opportunity to improvise, experiment, push boundaries, and ultimately make music with incredible people.
For me, it's the live aspect about jazz. I love the performance, just the whole energy of a performance. You can be so lost in someone's sound.
I just grew up with it. My dad was a jazz musician. We always had jazz in the house, and it's always the music that I felt I could move to. I like the melodies, I like the voices, I like the instruments, I like the improvisation. I think that's what's exciting about it, is the fact that, yeah, improvisation makes everybody have a say in the music, and that's very special.
It's where you've got people pushing the edge of the musicology. You've got people really playing around with form. You've got people really playing around with music, but you can still fucking dance to it, or you can still rock out, and that's the gold standard.
Jazz is a model for life. Everybody brings to it their best spirit, their best skills, and they improvise and play with others. So it is a model for life.
I've loved jazz since I was about 12 when I started playing the saxophone, and I just love the way it makes me want to dance and shake my bum.
Jazz for me came to jazz through my feet, became a kind of issue for my heart and into my soul and my head. It's the spice of life, the essence of life.
Jazz to me is about history and being in the now. It's more than a style of music, it's a mentality to me. It's about freedom, communication, listening, and being true to the moment.
Jazz for me today is freedom of expression and female empowerment. That's it.
I've always loved jazz, and I think there's lots of young groups that have come out of college in the last 5 or 6 years who are absolutely amazing, and it's really good. It shows that it's evolving.
I've been listening to music for 60 years, and jazz has been there all along. And hearing so much of it live in small venues, very intimate, very intense, very varied, keeps me young.
I think what makes jazz incredible for me is how jazz music can reflect so many different things. It can reflect so many different personalities. You can listen to a jazz tune and you can get like one thing out of it. You can listen to a jazz tune and you can get, someone could be listening to the same tune right next to you and get something totally different from it. So I love the freedom of interpretation within jazz, and I love how much you can express in jazz music. So yeah, that's why I love jazz music.
Right, well I think that in times when people are being segregated more and more through all kinds of things, through wealth, through class, through race, through religion, that jazz has for many years crossed all those boundaries, and I think it's a big part of the way forward.
What's exciting about jazz now? Well, there's a whole new generation that is getting into new names and old names and making it more relevant than it's ever been before, so it's a perfect time to celebrate 100 years of jazz and usher in the next 100.